What's cracking, guys? I haven't uploaded in I guess like a week, so my bad for that. I just been kind of busy, and I recorded kind of like the start of some vlog, then I got busy and then I didn't really fill in anything, and it was just like not that much content, so I just didn't upload. And then that happened a couple days in a row, and then I felt bad, and I guess I kind of just wanted to explain like where I've been and what I'm doing and stuff, because I think that's kind of relevant and interesting. I've been at Sakebomb garage for like the past couple weeks. You can kind of notice that when I'm there in my vlogs, and the reason for that is because one of my friends that I've known for a good while is one of the owners of the shop, and I started hanging out with him again recently, and then started helping at the shop a little more, and so I'm gonna be starting to help at the shop a lot more, which is really cool for me because one, it's just working with cars, and two, it's just being in the car scene more, which is what I've actually been trying to do like my whole life. So that's kind of working out on that angle, I guess, you know, like getting shipments out and doing parts and checking out cars and just helping out as much as possible. But it's cool because I get to use the lift and I get to do a bunch of stuff, so it's gonna help in the long run too. But it's also just fun for me because I get to fill my day being at a shop and just ultimately hopefully working towards what I really want to be doing, which is just spending my day messing around with cars and car parts instead of going back to tech where I used to be. Obviously I think tech is like way more lucrative, but in reality it's just more of like, what do you want to do? And you as in like me, or even you, like what do you want to do? And I know I've been in tech for like 10 plus years, and I mean I love games and I love that kind of atmosphere, and the money's like great too, but at the same time you gotta like want to wake up and do what you want to do, because it kind of sucked for a while, and that's no lie. I mean, no amount of money really fixes the fact that you don't really want to go to work and you really don't want to do what you're doing, but you are learning skills and stuff that you can move towards something else. And so that's kind of where I've been headed since I kind of started this project, as in YouTube and making content for you guys. Doing car shows and building my car and messing around with stuff has always just been something I'm into, but then I've always also wanted to do like video editing, and I've always been comfortable in front of the camera, so I was like, all right, I can make content. And so I started doing that, and then this kind of like grew, which is awesome, and I'm really enjoying that, which is why I'm making this video as to like, where has Christian been? And maybe you're wondering that, maybe you're not, I don't know, but I figured I would let you know. So the past week I've been in and out of the shop a lot. I've been trying to do content, but I'm also been trying to like learn how to do stuff and kind of manage my time a little better and figure out like what I could do and be beneficial there, but also how I can include you guys in my daily life. And so having that mix, I kind of spent a couple days trying to figure that out. So hopefully in the future I can blend the two together and it'll be really cool. But in reality it's just going to be me vlogging like I usually am, but now you kind of get why I'm always at the shop. The other thing that I've been kind of doing on the side is I'm now the moderator of a new forum that's out now. It's about a week old and a little over 1,000 members now. It's cornerbalanced.com. It's a really cool forum that's just started by Tommy F. Yeah here on YouTube. I don't know if you follow him. If you don't, you totally should. It's just really cool content. And Corner Balanced is another channel that's starting now, so go check that out. It's all going to be about racing and togue and car builds and just that lifestyle and a little bit of history and rally and a bunch of goodness, but it's all about racing and all about cars, less about messing around in vlogs and stuff like that. So it's actually really cool, and what it's going to turn into is really great. The forum is kind of like the backbone and spin-off of that, where I think a lot of us as the co-owners of Tommy F. Yeah and Eric Grand Mighty on Instagram, or grandmighty.com. He's got a really awesome RX-7. Just really check it out. But it's like their kind of brainchild that was like, we need a community that's based on actual car builds and just reviving the dead forums. Because it's like, I don't know about you, but the times of Honda Tech and like RSX Club and all these other forums that it's like a V bulletin are just, it's in the past, and you get really annoyed with the haters and the assholes and the shit talkers and the people that just come in there like hella arrogant and like, I don't know, it's just a really toxic environment, and it's like a mix of like terrible YouTube and terrible forums is what we wanted to get away from. So from that came cornerbalance.com. So you guys should really check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. Make an introduction, make a build thread. It's similar to the way forums are based, but at the same time it's monitored a little better. It's a lot more fun to be around. It's the best way I can describe it is kind of like being on Google Chat or AIM, where you're just kind of scrolling through people's chats, but instead of it being different people, it's different threads, and it's always ongoing. There's always people on, and it's just really fun to be on, and it's a way better discussion forum than forums are. So that's kind of the evolution of forums that's actually trying to happen right now. So I've been spending a lot of time there. So I mean, if you aren't watching me here, you could contact me there, and it's really cool because you get to actually post pictures and discussion, and it's monitored really well, so we can pull the toxicity out of just YouTube comments and things like that and just kind of push those away. And everyone there is very supportive, really smart, some awesome builds, and it's not just US based. There's people from like South America, Norway, Europe, Canada, like anywhere. There's just some crazy builds there, and there's a big Honda community, which is really cool, and then there's also a huge like BMW community, but there's also trucks, and there's also motorcycles, and it's just, if you enjoy motorsports and you enjoy what you're doing, you're welcome there. So it's kind of like me trying to get you guys to go there because it's really cool. We're trying to build something awesome, and if you want to join, that would be great. And then I guess on a third note, what I'm up to, it's kind of a combination of both of those things, right? I'm kind of starting to evolve my like life and work self into working with cars and being at the shop a lot more, so there's going to be a lot of that. I'm also trying to build this community on Corner Balanced to bring more people to a place where you can express your car enthusiasm and your builds and actually get support and ask questions and stuff like that. And then on top of that, what I've also been doing this week is I now drive my RSX, which is great because I've been spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to make that happen, because I've been driving my hatch, and now I can kind of work on my Del Sol and my hatch kind of simultaneously because I have that daily driver. I've just been trying to get like registration and insurance and all that good stuff taken care of the best way as I could, because I didn't really want to be driving around, you know, a car and then not be legal and then something terrible happen, and then you know how it goes, right? So that's really cool. So there is stuff that I need to do to that car. It was a great deal, but there are some TLC kind of things you got to do with it, way past like even giving it a car wash and stuff. I need to do a valve adjustment, so I might be doing that. Well, not might, I have to do that this week because the valves are crazy loud. It's just like a tick factory in there, and it's kind of worrisome, but I don't know, I just got to get in there and do a valve adjustment, so that should be fun. And then I got to do all the fluids and all that crazy stuff, because now that I'm driving it consistently, I need to be able to know like when I did all the fluids, you know, the oil, the transmission, and check everything. The brakes seem a little touchy, but they also haven't been used in a while, so I have to get out there and really like adjust them, but I might as well just bleed everything, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing for the kind of remainder of this week, is working on the RSX to make sure that's legit, and then also just kind of doing way more vlogs. Yesterday I went to a Mazda meet, which is cool because it's literally like 5 minutes from my house, so I kind of woke up, I looked on Instagram, and I saw some people that I know that were already there, and I was like, I gotta go down there, right? So I went down, I took my camera, I definitely have footage from that, so I'll be putting that together and getting that out this week. I basically wanted to come here and do a quick video, semi-quick, of like where I've been. So it's kind of me basically saying my bad for stopping uploading, but I really needed to take another short stint of time and rearrange stuff. Like I said, I had like a bunch of half videos for vlogs and stuff like that, but then I just got really busy trying to learn and get organized and work with shipments and do stuff like that, that I was just like, oh, I could, you know, record all of this stuff, and then before I know it, it's nighttime, and then before I know it, it's the next day, and I didn't really have anything to upload, so I didn't really want to do that. So I figured I would just kind of take some time, figure out how I would allocate this content stuff with my life, and realize that I could easily mix the two. I just got to be more on top of it, so I will be. And then on top of that, I've just been in the forums a lot because it's really fun and it's really growing, and I don't know if you've ever been in a forum that just started. It can get really messy really fast, so just keeping that organized. And I also wanted to like talk to you guys about joining that because it's really cool, it's really fun, it's new. I believe once we get closer to like 2,000 plus members on it, we're going to start doing giveaways and stuff like that, because I believe Tommy has a bunch of stuff that he gets from sponsors, and he's just going to give it to the community because he's such a nice guy. So that kind of stuff will start to happen, and it's just, you know, going to be a cool community. We're trying to make it grow, so hit that up, cornerbalanced.com. And as far as me, I'm going to be working on the RSX a little bit more this week. I still want to build my Del Sol. I still got all those plans that I've been talking about in the past, so that's still on its way. I just got to kind of allot a lot of my time, and since basically I'm doing a little bit of a commute and going there and then coming home and it's late, I think maybe I can take that whole motor to the shop and just, you know, do everything there, because then I can just use more tools and have a stand and all this other stuff, so that might be cool too. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty juiced about what's going on because I'm kind of going to be learning a bunch of new stuff, you know, because it's like I got a K series in the RSX, obviously, so it's just like having to learn that motor and then taking apart the B, and it's just going to be a really cool learning experience for me because it's just going to be taking on a bunch of stuff, and I'm at this point where I really don't want to pay anybody to like be doing all this stuff, so it's going to be on me, and I will kind of show you guys how I'm doing it, and kind of, I guess from my point of view, like if I can do it, you can do it, so I'll explain as best as possible what I'm doing so you can see, and then maybe you get a little bit more confidence of like, oh, okay, it's totally doable. I shouldn't have to take my car in for that. So that's kind of another thing that I'm trying to like maybe portray in here. Anyways, I didn't want to make this super long. I just wanted to update you guys on what I've been doing and what I plan on doing. Yeah, hit up cornerbalance.com, make an account, just be like, yo, Christian Honda Vlog sent me here. Everyone will know. I'll be there. I'll probably instantly see you as soon as you join. Wrench Life 604, I know he's up there. Join up. It's really fun. It's constantly going. There's tons of threads. We got memes and car stuff and a couple random challenges just to get you and your car out there. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down, get this kind of going, uploaded, and then I'm gonna start working on the meet that I went to yesterday or the day before or earlier, so I can have that for you guys next week. But yeah, join up, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys have been up to. My bad for not uploading more. I will be fixing that. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys. Peace.